Hello. What's up? As James would say, I'm back, bitches. Oh man. Feels like a while. But hey. It's necessary. Anyways. Hey Toonie! What's up, Toonie? Well, how to put it? Welcome. I don't know German, so welcome to the stream. I'm good, Toonie. How about you? Yeah, well, right now just because of the weather, but it's a little bit of heat. It's a little bit cooler in my room, so plus it's a lot of noise right now outside, so no open window. Not like James. Oh man, hair brushing right now. Oh nice. The mermaid tail. Anyways, welcome to another part of rewriting Call of Duty Ghosts. This time, Killstreaks, maps, and operators. Trust me, I got trucks flying past right now. Huh? Trucks flying? What are you? In the future. Anyways, well, let's start this. Let's start this. Last time we did lethals, tacticals, field upgrades, and perks. Actually, I finished adding restructuring the perks because I just mentioned them, but I added the perk ping, and you might ask, well, why I added perk ping? Well, it's necessary in this in order for actually for example, if you don't use the heartbeat sensor or you don't want to use the field upgrade of the SATCOM, it would actually be helpful, just to have a ping. And since we're gonna be doing the compass thing again of Modern Warfare, you got the diamonds every time, so it's like you kill someone and then it's like, and it's like a flash just of who it shows. Plus, since you have the ghost perk and the cold blooded, obviously, well, the ghost perk we rename it as off the grid. It's gonna be not detectable by UAV while moving, only while moving. Because if you stay stationary, you actually you show up. It's like, oh, there's an object over there. I'm like, oh, okay. So it's a decision. Anyways, I was getting a little bit of head and adding some of the kill streaks. Well, it's not going to be kill streaks per se. It's going to be point streaks. So, for example, on Team Deathmatch, it's going to feel like kill streaks, but on objective gameplays, it's going to be like a point or half a point. For example, in Kill Confirm, I'm gonna do it like they did in Ghosts. 1 kill, half point. You get the tag, it's 1 point. So if you get 3 enemy tags, you get a UAV. So it's like you kill 2 dudes, you get a counter UAV if you get the tags. For domination, if you get the flag, it's a point. If you change the flag, it's actually be still a point, but each kill is going to be half a point. For hardcore, it's going to be if you get there first, it's going to be a point and a half, and half a point every 5 seconds if you maintain it. You see, so it's more so like the hybrid system between score streak and kill streak, which I actually like better. It's so much better than just the score streak, because score streak is like, is it how long have we been? 6 minutes. All right, so I can say it. Score streaks. It's a big fuck you to kills to score streak. Like, why it gets you have to get five kills. 5 kills to UV. And kill streaks is just 3. For a team deathmatch game, it's pain. It's 5 kills, and it's like it's not worth 5 kills. And team deathmatch, I know it rewards subjective gameplay, but some people just want to gun around, like TDM or play non-objective gameplay, and it's painful. For me, it was a pain in the ass to actually adjust. In Black Ops 2, and then when it returned for Black Ops 3, Infinite Warfare, that was the last Call of Duty I was like, no, I can't do it. And not because of the gameplay, it's just seeing, I just can't. I couldn't do it. So I think Black Ops 3, it didn't play it enough. Yeah, I was getting tired. Infinite Warfare, like, but in the end, I burned out. The next Call of Duty there was World War II. Didn't. I just played the campaign. That was it. Black Ops 4, never even touch it. I was like, no campaign, no reason to buy it, because they were going to return to score streaks. Many of the guns didn't look like a predecessor for some of the guns in Black Ops 3. It's like, nah, they messed up. And it's not until Modern Warfare that I bought a Call of Duty. So, anyways, so we're gonna return to point streaks. It's gonna be that way. It's gonna be the Ghost way, since it's the only one that did it correctly. Because Modern Warfare 3, even though it was the first one, it didn't feel right. So we're gonna return to the Ghost one. For point streaks, the UAV is gonna be 3 points. Since we took out the SATCOM, that's a field upgrade. It's a little field mic over there. Counter UAV is gonna be 4. I'm separating them both because it's better. It's better to separate them. No campaign, no reason for me to buy it. Yeah. It's just campaigns are good. Well, god damn it. Not starting. There we go. Controllers. Anyway, yeah, no campaign, no version to buy it. But if the campaign convinces me or there's something there, I just play the campaign and that's it. For example, Cold War. I haven't played a lot of multiplayer. I just played it enough to unlock woods. That's it. Um, I just have it because of zombies. Because my brother needed someone for zombies. Some of his pals were never on, so I played with him and his pals. He had a 4 team, so that's the only reason that I have Cold War. The campaign I played it, and it was like, are you shitting me? There's a lot of content that was missed. But hey, that's why we are rewriting my favorite Call of Duty, Ghosts. Anyways, so it's gonna be Yibby 3 points, kind of Yibby 4 points. I'm bringing back the care packages because we had care packages in the original Ghosts, but they were by completing a field order, and it was like it doesn't seem right. Doesn't seem right. I'm bringing back the IMS. The IMS was good, even though it was like campy, but it served to lock down in domination or in the hard point, or even in capture the flag. It was like a defense mechanism, and it was good. It was good. Obviously, I'm bringing back the guard dog slash wolf. Here's the funny thing with it. Even though it's gonna be 5 points as like the IMS, but executions are returning here. And if you have your guard dog or wolf active, the finisher is not going to be the one that your operator has. It's going to be the dog one. So, for example, for the dog, it's going to be like Riley. Appears the same. For the wolf, I'm thinking because wolves are bigger than dogs. I'm thinking the wolf is going to like tackle you, like blitz you and tackle you to the ground, and then just uh, go for the throat and face like, viciously. Not just like the cardinal, like bites, breaks, and that's it. No, it's like he stays there until and that's it. Um, to differentiate, I mean, you can sell the skins, but that's going to be the finisher. If you have your guard dog active, that or wolf, that's going to be the finisher. It's not going to be your execution unless it's killed. Then you can actually do the execution that you have equipped on your operator. Um, I put in the Sentry Gun back. I was debating how this one is going to be, minigun or the one in Ghost. But because it's more compact, the one in Ghost, like that you can build at the moment, um, that one is going to be there. Um, Also, precision airstrike instead of 5 is going to be 6, but it's going to be the different one. It's going to be the one that I described in the campaign. One A10 passes in its gun run, and then it drops a cluster bomb just to clear out the mess. It's like one passes, one bomb, and in order to secure it, a clean location. I'm putting in the Jada missile as a 6 kill streak. It's gonna be like the cruise missile, but just a bit more powerful in its blast radius, and it's in order to make it like 6 instead of 5. No Trinity rocket, nor cluster missile like that. Like I understand it what Treyarch did for Black Ops 2 to seem it futuristic. In 13 years we're gonna have this kind of technology, but it just ended up happening like back in the future, like Back to the Future movies, like 2015. We are going to have flying cars, 3D something, and clothes that dry themselves and everything like that. And it's like, yeah, by 2010, you were looking at it, it's like, yeah, 2015, it's not gonna happen. unless Aliens happened in 2012. So that was a bummer. I don't know how they're gonna rewrite that part for Black Ops 2. But like N Slasher said when I asked him, they're gonna have to rewrite a lot of stuff. I think they're gonna have to reboot Black Ops 2. And you know what's gonna be the saddest part? I feel that Rich McDonald is not gonna be called up to repeat his role as Mason. And that's gonna be sad. True, the Solar Club, everybody was dressed clean. Yes. So, anyways, I put on that one, and I actually I'm gonna put two new kill streaks in a way. Well, one is new, the other one is not, but it's gonna be different. If you remember in Call of Duty Ghosts in the support package, we had ballistic vests that give you 30% more health. Almost like a Juggernaut type. So you put them down in the spawn. You grab one. You had 130 health. Strength breath dress. Oh man. You know what's horrible shooting? I haven't seen it. I hope I never. But somebody pictured it on my head once. 300 fat guy with a thong on the beach. Well, the ideology of Black Ops 2 is accurate in a way, but because it's confounded with the technology that it has in the moment, um, it's not gonna work. Like the ideology can work, but you got to change a lot of stuff of Black Ops 2. So that's why it's it's not viable. I don't know why they conjuncted with Modern Warfare story, but hey. Anyway, so I'm bringing back two. Well, not bringing back, but I'm adding two. Well, that's actually bringing one back, but bringing one from Black Ops Cold War, the armor plate. Um, so the armor plate is gonna give you 50% more, because like you put it almost like in Warzone. You put in, you have 150 health, but here's the point streak that's gonna counter that plate, and that's why I never put back FMJ as a gun perk. I'm bringing a kill streak that I liked in Medal of Honor 2010, even though it was like a support one, but it actually helped me a lot in the multiplayer. It's called Match Ammo, and it just gives you one magazine. I was thinking of just one magazine because if I give it like an armor, like an ammo crate of match ammo, I was like, oh, everybody's gonna go for it. It's like, no, you carry your match ammo, high velocity rounds. Um, so it's only one. It's like stopping power, but not quite. Instead of being gold to identify as stopping power, let me add that one. Because people are gonna cannot be used with stopping power rounds. So it's like you change your magazine instead of the number of the max being gold, it's gonna be blue, to refer to match ammo. True, Shuni. The tech is off. But hey, at the end of the day, it's their mess. They have to fix it. They just made the stupidity of adding Modern Warfare uh, to the Black Ops when you shouldn't have. But I just hope it doesn't mess the story for Modern Warfare 2. Hey, thanks, Shuni. I was thinking about it because I was thinking about adding match ammo, but I didn't know how. So now I knew how. A few days back, when I was thinking about the Killstreaks, I was like, yeah, that's that's the way. You have to add if I'm gonna add the armor plate and FMJ is not in the game as a weapon perk, I have to actually add it something that counters. So for this one of match ammo, it will increase bullet velocity by 10%. Works as armor piercing rounds, FMJ. It's only be one mag, and you cannot stack it with stopping power. That's the benefit of it, you know. Yes, Shuni, you got pin. um, so that's gonna actually help for SMGs, assault rifles, in order to get the distance covered. So, for example, the CBJ SMG that has a short distance, if you add the match ammo, it would extend its distance. So even if you have the long barrel and the monolithic suppressor, you actually can extend the range a little bit. It's just one magazine, so it's helpful. Um, the only one that I added was the IAV at number 7. Because I was thinking about adding the VTOL, but I don't know. It's just the VTOL every time that it appears in the map in Modern Warfare, it has become a like a useless kill streak. It wasn't the powerhouse that it was in Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3. It's just it just works for a round pass. Like for random kills that you get when it passes by, and then when it gets stationary, um it's just, how to put it, it's food for the LMGs or launchers. That's it. Because everybody hears the VTOL and everybody reacts to it very quick. Either changing their class to an LMG FMJ or a launcher, like the RPG or Strela. It's just feed. What I can actually do about the you know what? Because there's gonna be challenge of camo launchers, and it's gonna be arid kill streaks, and nobody's gonna want to shut down UAV and everything. I'm just gonna add it. It's like, why not? Um, at the B tool, 7 points. Here's gonna be this is gonna be a different one. I know it's gonna do the pass. But for example, instead of doing the pass, if there's let's say there's a chopper gunner or there's well, I put the Apache gunner or the helo support. If there's those two or the IAV, instead of just shooting its missiles random, it's gonna shoot its missiles towards that target first. So it's gonna pass as like you got lock on heavy artillery or heavy air support, like boom boom. All the missiles go in there and take down the IAV. Enemy IAV Apache Gunner or Kilo support. That actually helps because then it doesn't become that useless. Oh, get your hands clean, Shitty. You don't want your computer with paint. um. Oh shit. Anyways, moving on. Let's move on. Let's move on. Um, how do you feel about the emergency airdrop being the only one at eighth? Because for me, it feels like it's gonna be alone, but the way to actually call it, it's like you call it with like the care package. There we go. Yeah. Anyways, I think I'm gonna put the emergency airdrop just at 80. It's gonna be alone. I was trying to think about some way to actually like being different, but no. One actually thing that's going to be different. Um, it's going to be the Apache gunship. You know, we had the chopper gunner, but here it's going to be like the Apache gunner. So you bring in an Apache. Oh shit! One moment. Sorry, had a phone call. Um, Getting back to it. The Apache Gunner, I'm gonna change it. Um, I'm a change it. Got big thunderstorm happening right now. Oh, Shuni, you got a jacket? You work at home? You have to travel? Be careful. Um. Anyways, the Apache Gunner, I'm gonna change it in the way that because it spawns as like traveling and you don't get to shoot anything. Um, so what am I gonna do instead of just coming like the same level that it comes always is gonna be coming like up and descend. Like you enter the cockpit and instead of just like, oh, this is the trajectory and you see it from the cabin and then you transfer to the guns. It's like nope. It's like it's like you call it and you immediately see the gunner taking position. Like and you shoot and you fire the missiles and you manage. So it's like almost like from above, descends, breaks, and starts. You start using it. So that's gonna help. Um, well, a little bit just to speed it up real quick in order for you to actually gain control of it. Um, the other change that I have, instead of the helo support that we have, the Sea Stallion, it's gonna be a Black Hawk. So you're gonna enter and you're gonna have a Black Hawk. That instead of having like imaginary two gunners, one in the front and one in the back, like down, um, it's gonna be the side gunners that it has with miniguns. It's gonna have one pop of flares. Um, and here's the interesting thing. In order to not make it useless, you call it in. It comes in hovering. It's going to be a little bit stationary in one point, but that's because it's going to drop down to support squad mates. They're going to have bare bone rifles to be determined if it is the 416 or is the M13. Oh shit! Excuse me. Sorry, it's work. Um. Anyways, so yeah, that's a big improvement. It's gonna seem weak because it's now a Blackhawk with the gunners, but it actually is gonna help because then it doesn't feel that useless. So you have the Blackhawk, you have the two squad mates that drop in and help you, um, even though it's destroyed, but at least you get them. I think the squad mates mm, are going to be like regular difficulty in general, and then just like I said, bare bones rifle in order to help. So they're gonna help you, and if they get killed by the enemy team is half a point for them, even though it's not a kill. Even though it's a kill, but it's an AI kill, so it's half a point. It might help them in objective gameplays. That half point might help them in like TDM. Nah. So that's the change that I made for it. Anyways, the next one that I have is obviously the AC-130 Gunship. Um, that's not gonna have any other change. The advanced UAV, it's gonna be 12 points. You know, as the AC-1 gunship. Heal support is gonna be 10. Here's the thing with the Juggernaut. I changed it a little bit because I was the other um, the other day I was playing Ghosts, and when I was trying to call in the field order, I got the Juggernaut, and I grabbed it and I played it. This version of the Juggernaut seems more in line of a Black Operation than the one that we have in Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare, it's a bomb squad suit that carries a minigun. Over here in Ghosts, it's just a heavy armored soldier that's carrying a lighter version of the minigun instead of the heavy one. What do I mean by that? It's a guy that has a heavy armor plate set that has the shoulder pads also, and it has like a gas mask in order to counter-arrest any tear gas or any other flash or stun. So you walk around with it, and you have a light version minigun that shoots, even though it moves slowly, but it feels lighter. So that's going to be the Juggernaut that's coming back because it feels more in line with it than the 134 minigun. So yeah, that's that's one change, and the other change that I'm gonna make to that Juggernaut suit, instead of the ammo being infinite, it's just gonna have 200 rounds, and if you're done with it, it's like you got your pistol, so you have to. I was planning to add the Vulture and the Griffin on the Night Owl. They just don't seem fitable. The Oracle, no, it doesn't feel right because for that is almost like the Killstreaks being too Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4. So no. And so Shuni, are you still there? Are you still listening? Anyways, for the hidden kill streak, that is the nuke. Well, and this one is not the nuke. This is going to be the chem strike, and it's going to be 30 gun kills. Here's the thing with it. Because people were getting chem strikes, and it felt almost like the Moab from Modern Warfare 3. For TDM, it's going to be the end of the match, whoever gets it. I was thinking about adding the Loki and the Odin as kill streaks, but because you'll find out about them and it's not launched on space, it's there's no point on actually having it as a kill streak because it doesn't live up to the hype that it was in the campaign. So it's going to remain as a like a nuke type for TDM matches, and for objective gameplay, it's gonna kill everybody in the map, and it's gonna have an added effect of EMP. So that's gonna be the difference. For ground war maps, it's actually gonna be the end of the match. Uh, More so. Hmm. Thinking about it, it doesn't seem fit for the. No, it actually seems to. Um, for objective gameplays, even though it's not going to be the end of the match, but the map is going to change. You know, as if it's going to be almost like a wasteland, but it's going to be themed after the map in order for it to actually. Yay, Shuni is here. So yeah, it's going to be themed after the map. You know, devastation caused by a chem strike of the map and objective gameplay. And that, and now we're going to go to the transition towards the maps talk, and that would be the field orders. That's one of the things that I liked about Ghosts, but it missed the mark. And I think nobody tried to replicate it because everybody was like, "Oh, well, you can get a field free kill streak or a field chem strike on it," and I think people forgot that on the DLC maps, you can, if you get the field order on certain maps, you become Michael Myers or the Predator, or uh, one of the ones that I always did every time we played in this Mexican map. You got the dead mariachi, and I always try to fake an accent. Uh, it's like I am the dead mariachi. uh, Always playing into the mic, so it was almost like funny. Um, he had these special kill streaks that were belonging to the map, and I'm bringing those back, but it's going to be different. Instead of just the first one to kill and the stupid random challenge that happens, you actually got to do a task in certain maps. So, for example, uh, let's put in an example for let's say Euphrates a bridge is in this Ghost. What you actually have to do is, because it has the barrels, you need to find the detonator. To find the detonator, you actually need to uh, explore the map for a briefcase with that soldier. That it's over there. That's on the map. It's gonna You're gonna look at it, and it's gonna find. And once you find either the briefcase or the soldier, you actually grab it, you activate it, and it detonates the bridge, and the bridge falls off, and then the middle of the map's almost plain, but you still can go up in the arms of the bridges and snipe across or snipe downwards. You know, so it's a little bit clearer. Um, that would actually be like almost like a map changing kill streak, or like that. For example, let's say um, if you're Shuni, you didn't play Ghost. There's a map in Ghost called Warhawk that if you get the field order, you get a mortar strike, and it actually it's a mortar strike all over town. So your teams. You just call in your teams. I used to call my teams like I got the field order. Everybody get inside a building, and every time that I called it, because the guys were coming into the building, we shoot them down, or they died by my mortar strike. Um, so that's a good way to actually maintain some of the originality that it had, but it also helps us transition in this stream to maps. Now here's the thing: everybody loves 6v6, and some like 10v10 maps. My idea is that why not have those separate? 6v, like in the quick selection, it's like you have 6v6 attack that has 6v6. That's all the maps that are 6v6. You have the quick selection of what modes you want to play in those 6v6 maps, either core or hardcore. And then in the next tab, you have the 10v10 separately, not added to the. You put them separately, the 10v10 maps. That can be the 6v6, but just a little bit more expanded maps and into the 10v10 list. But same, like separate 10v10 separate, and have it like I want to play this game modes in this 10v10, not a mosh pit, not just like 10v10 and it's automatically TDM domination kill confirm. That's it. No, I want to play a TDM only 10v10 or domination or kill confirm, hardcore, whatever. It helps. It actually helps. God damn it. Sorry, because yes, but here's the thing with it, and I think this is another missed opportunity. And I think even though it's like Battlefield thing, but look at it, Battlefield, you turn down. Here's the dynamic of Battlefield maps and matches, actually in general. Everybody spawns. Everybody starts destroying the buildings. It all becomes almost flat. What happens next? Since you have no cover, it's almost like the 17th century gunfights. Everybody in a plain line shooting at each other, like, and that's it. They had to actually implement in some buildings, like they become, even though they get damaged, but they don't collapse. And they had to do that in order for them to actually have a current dynamic of, oh, well, we made this map to function this way, but because players are destroying everything and then fighting like the 17th century, it's not going to work. So they actually had to remove in certain maps or certain locations the destruction of the entire building, which in part annoyed a lot of players because it actually they were actually going towards that direction because they understood Battlefield in that way. So for Ghosts, there's going to be some destructive elements within the map that actually change the map. Not just like, oh, random thing here, random thing there, but it doesn't affect the gameplay. No, it has to do. For example, if in a level it has sniper towers, you can take down the sniper towers. Like they fall and they you cannot use them, or certain villains get exposed because of certain types of damage. Change the flow of the map by doing that. The strike, I think it was Strike Zone, the name of it. That it's a baseball stadium, and you call in a camp strike, and it changes the map completely. But that's just a camp strike, and even though it was like showcased in the multiplayer reveal, but none of the other maps have it. And even though they had the DLC ones that had like special kill streaks, there, it's like, come on, man. So I actually encourage that certain maps have certain dynamics, and then obviously apart, if you call in a chem strike, an objective gameplay, and it hits, it's going to look almost like a wasteland. So, and it continues the gameplay, but it's going to be different. So that's my reason behind the maps. And one of the things that I want to do, that I think many people are pissed off at, they're pissed off at Treyarch, and I would say somewhat towards Infinity Ward also. Ground War. I like it. It's one of the game modes that I played the most recently. Like in a few months. After the Haunting of Verdansk, I switched, instead of hardcore 10v10, I switched to Ground War. Because for me it was almost like getting ready uh for me making the transition towards Warzone. But Ground War is just like a huge domination. And I think while it's good, but at the same time it's not. What I think they need to do is that separate it. Have Ground War, but have it instead of 32 players, have maps that have 50 players. Why is that? Your mini royale, number one, your mini royale that you had in Warzone that you sometimes put out, everyone is happy. Why? Because they kill. It's just kills, and they won that fucking big map, 50v50, killing each other. That's it. That actually allows for healthy play. Like you can have 50v50 in TDM domination, obviously. Kill confirm. I can have it as kill confirm. And you can actually have it as a type of search and destroy, but different. Just one spawn. So it's going to be like 3 rounds. Almost like demolition, but different. 3 rounds. One spawn. So, and one huge bomb location. So you spawn in with your loadout, and everybody starts killing, and you get one spawn. So you got to be careful. You spawn in 3 seconds later. That's another thing about this multiplayer. Instead of just like the delayed spawn immediately. Unless it's domination, you have to spawn immediately. So if you get killed, spawn immediately. In kill confirm, TDM, hardpoint. Domination, demolition. Yeah, you take your time because you got to strategize where to go. That's one. So yeah, have a 50v50 like ground war because you can actually handle it. Servers can actually handle it. You just have to create uh, a map for it. Um, have it TDM, have it domination, have it kill confirm, have a search and destroy one, and have I was gonna say hard point, but no. Um, have a blitz. We're bringing back a game mode blitz, so it's gonna be almost interesting on that way. Um, but also it's like have it selected. If you like, oh, I want to play ground war domination, ground war TDM, ground war kill confirm, have it selected separately in order for them to actually um, enjoy it. If you can 50v50, at least make it consistent 32v32. Not just change any ground war map like, oh no, in this ground war map 24 people, or instead of 32 here it's just like 30 or less, and you're like, no, it doesn't work this way. It was supposed to be 32v32, then make it. But if not, go higher, go 50v50. You had mini reality work, so have it. Have the maps for it for the total of numbers of 50v50. That actually helps. And then after those three, and they have their core and hardcore of each. Down below, you have your featured, your gunfight maps. You have your like crazy game modes that you can feature, and if they like it, you can add it to if it was for 6v6 or 10v10. You can actually have a huge event because of 50v50. It's like I don't know, like it changes. Like for Halloween, instead of tags, you collect skulls. That was good. Oh man, the event of haunting and Verdansk. That that event was kick ass, and I somewhat feel that Treyarch is not going to do the same job once Halloween comes around, because they're going to say, "Oh, we got zombies," and that's it. It's like, dude, you're a zombie. Here's the thing: Treyarch established themselves as a zombie developer more so than campaign and multiplayer, because everybody bought the game. Most of them bought it for zombies, not just the campaign. Like, oh, they play a campaign, but oh, zombies. Because sometimes they didn't like the multiplayer of Treyarch. They went straight into zombies. And I think the perfect example was it started to see you started to see that shift in the game in players. Black Ops 1, and when Black Ops 2 is like the zombie story one, the zombie story one, the zombie story. We don't care much about the campaign nor multiplayer. That actually made a change. So, but yeah, have those three. Have those three. Like 6v6, quick select at its side. 10v10, quick select at its side. Ground war, it's quick select of what game of ground war you want to play in it. If you can't do it like 50v50 because of maps and everything, understandable, but make it 32 with its quick select of game modes. And then down below, you can NVG matches 6v6 or shipment 10v10 this month, or Let's play. I don't know. 32v32 and a 10v10 map. Everybody's gonna be close to fucking. But hey, fun, right? Um. So yeah, that's for maps. And now we touch it a little with the kill streaks because of the guard dog and the wolf. Kill point streak actually. Operators. Here's the thing with operators. I liked how it started in Call of Duty Ghosts. You choose male or female, face, helmet, and uniform. It was basic bare bones. I liked it because some of the things you had to actually get through challenges, either certain number of kills with some types of weapon, equipment, use of tactical, kill streaks, um, or what we actually did, my friends and I at that time. There was the clan wars. So if you had the Call of Duty app and you registered your clan, and everybody had the clan tag active, you actually, if you won the competition that week in Clan Wars, you got your rewards on helmet, on uniform, uh, camouflage for your weapon, calling card, background, um, emblem. That was actually a good start. Advanced Warfare just monetized the shit out of it. Like face, helmet, gloves, uniform, backpack, exoskeleton. Ugh. The start of the loot boxes were there. Um, what would be the other one? The other one would be, well, no, it's stopped right there because Black Ops 3 introduced a customization of operators, but it was just head and body. Infinite Warfare, head and body. Um, I think you couldn't customize. I'm not sure. I never played World War II. You customize your guy. Black Ops 4, I think it just repeated the formula, head and body, and that's it. Or just, I don't know. Um, yeah. And we have seen that they have gone simpler with operators. It's just the skin and that's it. And I think in this one, we can actually start decently. You choose your Federation operator and your Federation and your sorry, like your bad operator and your good operator. What do I mean with this? It's almost like choose between coalition and allegiance. Let's put it this way: your allegiance operator, almost like your milsim, but you can customize it how it looks, and not just like one uniform type. It's like you choose gender, you choose the face, uh, you choose the helmet, and you choose the uniform. What do I mean by choosing the uniform? Um, I think what we can do, and actually add something different, and I think this is the reason that I liked uh, Ghost Recon Wildlands, because it's the only one that I have, and because it was the one that had the Remington R5. So I just went scavenge for it and customized it as I like my R5. um, but the customization that you have for your soldier, like you can choose pants, shirt, gloves, uh, helmet, earplugs, the the face, the backpack, the shoes. You're like, damn, that's a lot of customization. And we can actually have similar, but not the same. What we can actually have in it, it's just like aesthetic. So, for example, you have your normal operator. Let's say you have your traditional milsim. You know, it's regular or foot soldier. You can change it male or female. Obviously, the appearance is going to change. You change the face. You know, color schematic. If you change the helmet that it has, you know, regular or grunt, or you know, going special operations. But it also changes the earwear. Uh, you know, for uniform, here's the thing for the uniform. The uniform is just going to be the uniform. Then you can change how the vest looks. So you have, let me put it, having operators. Customized different categories. It's going to be the face. It's going to be the helmet. Earwear. You know, have more than 4 fucking faces, as Angry Joe says. 4 faces. Um, uniform. Um, armor vest. Shoes. Shoes and backpack. Now, we have face, helmet with earwear, the uniform, um, the armored vest, the shoes, and the backpack. 6 things, you know, and you can unlock it through in-game challenges. It's like, oh, you want this? Use this kill streak or get this much kills in this kill streak, or equipment, or gun, or how many long shots. So you can go unlock it. And for the uniform, here's the thing with the uniform and the color of the backpack, because games are getting so advanced, and this is a way to actually keep everybody playing and grinding. So when season 1 comes in Warzone, and I'm going to touch a little bit about it over here before we go to extinction, it actually makes you grind it. So it's going to be a few colors, not all the whole spectrum. So for example, it's going to be like uh, desert, wood, urban, black, winter, you know, Arctic. Sorry. Yeah. So that's going to be like the 5 colors for it. You know, so you can have an all black uniform, black vest, shoes, helmet, Vest. I would say face, but uh, that's preference. um, with the helmet, it's gonna be helmet and earwear. And the face can be just the normal face, and if you want a face that has like a mask covering it, that's an in-game challenge. Um, One thing that it's going to happen by default if you go for no nothing to wear, because I know that there's going to be people like that. Uh, instead of showing an underwear, it's going to be or with nothing at all. It's like, oh, face, just this face. No helmet, all right, no helmet. No uniform, it's just a plain shirt. Um, Plain white shirt. No pants, just like white shorts. No footwear. It's no obviously no footwear. No vest. No vest. That's it. It's not gonna change. It's like it just changes its look, but it's almost a signify like you're just trolling. Oh, which would be actually nice, but in a game like Call of Duty, you're already trolled without that option. And so that's for the operators. Like you choose your milsim and you can customize it. Now for the ones that we actually use in game, it's gonna be the operators that you have in the campaign, but it's gonna be um, like you choose the uniform that they like the same thing. You buy it and you have the whole thing with it, like the whole skin that they appear with either in season content or you purchase on the store. And you can actually change it and make it a mismatch. So for example, it would have been awesome to have like um I don't know, Charlie differently, like the whole makeup that she had with the scarecrow and all that thing that I think she had in one of the package, but with her uniform as a track star. So yeah, almost like Saint Row, but but very very different, not third person. So that's for customizing, and then it's obviously going to have the Wolfpack operators and the Ghost operators and the Federation one. For the Federation one, it's going to be only Rourke and in a way Adler, but that's going to come late. Adler, Archer. Sorry, they start almost the fucking same, so I'm confusing them. Um, going nude. Oh, Shuni, no. No, Shuni. No, 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 no. You only get to see this YouTuber naked if I was your boyfriend. um, um, for the Federation, since it's going to be only Rourke, the one guy that you actually, an archer, I'm going to introduce new characters. Yes, I did say new, Shuni. That um, so I'm gonna introduce some new characters, but that's gonna be like through the campaign. Mostly like, but anyways, yeah, it's just gonna be like one or two baddies as like operator support from the what you would call milsim. So yeah, obviously for the wolf pack and the ghost is going to be like, oh well, obviously the main characters of each faction like within this, um and for the federation, I don't know. I actually don't know because there's only gonna be one or two. um I gotta write in detail sometimes, but that's gonna be later. Like those can be like special or mercenaries recruited. One of the things that actually this is gonna actually help. It's because you can actually deepen the customization. Just not like, oh, this is suit. It's like, but everybody wants to mismatch the clothing sometimes. So it would be very progressive. You have the better system in the Series X and the PS5. Although I'm a Xbox guy, so go Xbox. um, in that regard, yeah, that would actually help. In customization, you have the power hardware for it. Um, Games are moving towards the Series X, so it would actually help a lot to actually have that added feature. Because if you can, I know the operator you don't get to see it when you play, but other players see it, and operators reflect nowadays the personality of the player. So for Ghost, the way that you had it customized, it was for both factions, but it actually showcased your personality, how you, if you were trolling or if you were uh, like, how would you like to look. So having this type of customization will actually work. Obviously, the milsim of each faction can perform the the finishers that you purchase. Obviously, the special one, the base one for each operator individually of the campaign, or an added multiplayer, are going to be like unique for them because it reflects their personality, as I was saying. So executions start coming back. The gun inspection is going to be unique for each weapon. Um, I think what we can actually, well, obviously, for once you unlock the operator, you get the in-game challenges to unlock, the outfits and everything, or you can purchase some in the store. But for the operators, um, it's going to be tied up to their, let's say, their style. Not so much favorite gun, but favorite style of combat. So, for example, let's put Keegan. Keegan to have its all ghillie suit uh, thing. You have to have a sniper rifle, silence, long shots, and then you unlock the all ghillie suit for him, and that would look awesome. For I don't know, Elias or Ajax, to have CQB type. It's like, oh, well, shotguns and SMGs or point blank challenges like that. So it's like each operator has his own challenges to unlock certain clothing. And even though you have the season pass and you gain like the whole thing, and then you can, yes, Rourke's going to be an operator, but it's going to be an operator for the Federation. But the only thing is that it's going to be the only operator in the Federation. Um, I think what we can do is that in season you can add the bad operator with a good operator, because Ghosts is going to be on the fall, and I'm thinking about the Wolfpack adding them like season 2 or season 3, or just immediately but different. So, anyways, for Warzone, here's the thing: Verdansk is a good map, but I think we're tired of Verdansk, so I'm proposing 2 maps. One in Brazil. Um, I was thinking the Sao Paulo city, the one that is like in favela, um, for Warzone, because there's a facility near Brazil, in Brazil actually, the jungles of Brazil, and the one city that could be close there could be Sao Paulo, or Rio de Janeiro as a Warzone city, um, or it could be one in the one in Europe, just not for dance, different one. The one in the campaign just adequately style or near for the mission, for Warzone. And I think the one that I would actually think it will fit best would be Rio de Janeiro, Sao Paulo. Why? Because I can add the theme of extinction. If I want a Halloween event, I can make it like, hey, extinction can happen here as a Halloween theme because of the, strange pyramids and everything. That would actually work. And that Halloween theme, I already have like ideas of it. And it would be so awesome that everybody would be like, how? So, on that note, next stream, surprise, surprise, it's going to be Monday. And it's going to be at 2 p.m. Central Time. Why Monday and not Wednesday? Well, it's a big period between right now till Wednesday till we have a stream. And in order to finish this a little bit faster and have a little bit more consistent with the ideas, instead of me just like writing them down, having second thoughts and everything at the end, and then just scrabbling, just putting them back in. No. So it's going to be Monday, 2 p.m. Central Time. We are going to talk about extinction. Wednesday, same. It's going to remain the same, 2 p.m. Central Time. And the next one is going to be obviously Saturday. But we're going to be talking about extinction Monday, and I think we're going to end it on Wednesday. Because there's a lot of things that we can actually do with it. I just need to get explain a little bit the story, the concept that I want for this one, and how we can actually make it better, because it can be better. We just gotta fit it through this new Call of Duty Ghost. So, thanks for coming. Like and share. If you like the content, subscribe. Shuni, thanks for coming. We got to talk on Discord. Sure, I can. No, it's okay, Shuni. It's okay. I'm just glad that you listened to the stream. Anyways, thanks for coming. Like and share. Go and subscribe to Sarge's Corner, to the Awfully Irish podcast. They're awfully Irish. But surprisingly, they're not drunk. Anyways, go to Sarge's Corner. He smells like an onion, but don't tell him he's an onion, or he'll kick you out. Anyways, this has been a great stream. Hope you enjoy it. Next time it's going to be Extinction Monday, 2 p.m. Central Time. Don't be late. And we're almost there. We're almost there. We just finished multiplayer in a way. Hell yeah. So anyway, thanks for coming. And as always, Manuel out. See you. Thank you, Shuni. Shuni, Discord.